What's up, people of YouTube? You know who it be. Right now, we on our way to the tow truck place because the police called me last night while me and my sister was out, saying that they found my car or whatever, and it appears to be inside drivable condition. You know, I thought that they were going to take the rims and stuff, but that's the main thing people always talking about every time they see my car. Oh, you got some nice rims, nice tires. But I guess they were so in a rush, they just took the stereo system. I don't know what they took, but I know that the stereo is gone. Obviously, it would be dumb for them to steal a car and not take nothing.
Yeah, right.
So, you know, so that's that, and we heading out right now. So I'm a little bro right there. He's gonna help the big bro out, you know, real quick. You know, see what's going on. I mean, like I told people on Facebook, I might not even, depends on if it's damaged and stuff, I might not even get it, you know. And when I do get it, I'm not gonna drive it for like a whole almost 2 months. I'm gonna go get it checked out because, you know, somebody probably rigged it, put water inside the oil tank or something, or some kind of crazy stuff. Get it fully checked out, and also, what I said, I'm gonna get it electronically rigged too, with like you know, little stuff where I can kill the engine remotely and stuff, and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So somebody trying to steal my car again, they ain't gonna be able to, and I'm gonna have it where I can lock the doors. You can't unlock it without the remote or whatever, even from the inside. I'm gonna have my stuff rigged up this time.
Big car status.
So yeah, exactly. So yeah, man. Something else I was gonna say, but all in all, yeah, we about to go down right now, driving down, and you know, you guys wanted me to update you guys on what's going on, so that's what's going on. We're heading out to the tow truck place. $270 by 5 o'clock to get the car out, and hopefully it's inside drivable condition, because I'm thinking that, you know, the ignition might be, actually, you know what? Gotta go back to the house. Oh no, I got my keys, never mind. I thought it may have my keys, but yeah, so they said it appears to be inside drivable condition, but I'm pretty sure in order to start the car, they had to damage the ignition, or sometimes, since it's an old car, it's an Acura Legend 94, some keys work for the same car, you know, so that's probably what it is. And those are the main cars that people be stealing, like Hispanics, and, you know, that's the kind of cars they like. Those Acuras and Hondas, that's the kind of cars they be racing and fixing up and stuff like that. It's real cheap and stuff, and it's real easy to steal those cars. But
yeah, people was talking about that, talking about they steal the older cars instead of newer cars.
Yeah.
The newer cars are full of chips and all that little stuff.
Yep, they got the chips inside the newer cars and all that stuff. So it is what it is, man. All right, so we're here, you know, and walking to the office right now. You know, it's here for sure, because we already seen it when we was on that road up there. So, you know, it's here. It's here for sure. Yeah, right.
They already released
my shit. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So even if it's drivable and stuff like that, I'm still not gonna drive it right now. I'm just gonna freaking have it sitting at my house. And so you're walking to it right now. Huh? You guys sell cars out of here too, right?
Huh?
You guys sell cars out of here too?
We go to actually ready to go.
Let's say if I came here and wanted to buy one, would I be able to buy one? Oh no?
No, we waited the last day for the owner.
Alright, so. Yeah, so nothing so far. It looked like they went through the sunroof or something like that. As you know, oh, it's already open. Okay, so the stereo is out. Obviously. Obviously. Yeah. Pop the trunk. Of course, the amp is out and all that, so the stereo is out. I had a little screen right there. We look up under the hood real quick. Everything seemed alright. They still, the fuse for the amp and everything is still there, but I doubt the amp is still inside the car. Let's check that out. Pop the trunk. It's right there on the door right there. No, oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, the amp is gone. You see, I had an amp right there, but all the wires and stuff still there. But the amp is gone. So that's pretty much all they took. They didn't take the rims. They just took the sound, the beats, and all that stuff. The tires are still up on there, surprisingly, because this is the main thing people always be mentioning every time I drive my car around, the tires and the rims. But I guess they were in a rush, so it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. It's whatever. Can I see if I can start it? I'm not going to drive it to see if I can start it. Here, hold this. just to see if it starts. So the key is barely in. Let me see the camera. It still started with the key barely in because the ignition is messed up, you know, but it started. I don't know really how much gas I got, probably really none. So I'm gonna drive it home, but I'm not gonna even drive it. See, the key is out and it's still on. I'm not gonna even drive it.
Yeah, my car did that too, drive without the key in there.
I'm not gonna drive it after I get this car fully checked out after that. So we're about to go ahead and pay for it right now. And you know, and that's that, man. So yeah. So all this time I had the microphone set to manual instead of automatic because I just got them recording the show the other day. So hopefully you guys heard everything that was going on. Pretty much I was showing you guys around the car, showing you guys what they took, which is only the sound system. That's all they took. Didn't touch the rims. Even if I didn't come pick the car up and it's set for 3 months before I went to auction, I would have still had to pay the $800 that they've been sitting here all these days or whatever and stuff like that, unless I came and signed over them the pink slip and the title and all that stuff, and then that's how I can just waive the fees of it sitting here if I were to not pick it up. So I'm kind of glad I did pick it up, either way it goes. But, you know, it's starting right up. The ignition is all messed up. You know, you can pretty much start it with anything if you want to. Take a damn needle and start it up. So I won't be driving this car for a while. I'll be catching the bus to work, you know. I kind of just feel uncomfortable driving this car. It's kind of makes me feel like, you know, it's like your girl cheating on you with your brother. You don't want to hit that no more. You feel disgusted. You know, like somebody been all up through that. So, you know, you feel like violated even though they didn't touch you. They touched something that was yours. All right, so just before I officially end the video off, I just want to say, you know, I do thank God I got my car back, you know, even though I did chop it as a loss already, but, you know, God bless me with it back. And at least I don't have to buy another car, spend a lot of money and buy another car and stuff like that. I just find it sad that they had the security in back of Walmart watching freight while my car was getting stolen right in the front of the store, like directly in front of the store. That's where I was parked at. And they had time to break into the car, mess up the ignition, the starter or whatever, the ignition or whatever, and, you know, jam the little thing inside there and start it up with some kind of tool or some kind of piece of metal or something. They had all that time to do all that while the alarm was going off and nobody heard it. You know, my car getting stolen, nobody in sight. And that's what makes the police, a couple of police officers I already talked to and some of the managers from Walmart makes them think that it's an employee, because it's like I had to be targeted. I parked my car in the hood. I parked my Mercedes. I had a Mercedes I parked, and I remember before I fixed the windows, the back windows couldn't roll up. So I had it parked plenty of places, my Mercedes parked plenty of places with the windows that couldn't even roll up. I had this car parked plenty of places, you know, that I didn't even know where I was at. I just, you know, going somewhere, and I parked my car somewhere, and, you know, nothing happened. Parked my car downtown where a lot of homeless be at and stuff like that, and they can easily get into my car and steal stuff. Nothing happened. Like I said, I parked my car in the hood. You know, I film videos everywhere, so I park my car here, there, locations I've never been at before, people I don't even know that lives there. Nothing happened. I go to work my ass off at Walmart with a security inside the parking lot, and my car gets stolen. So that makes it kind of suspect that it can't be nobody off the street just coming into a Walmart parking lot stealing some cars. Right in front of Walmart. It gotta be somebody that knows when I'm coming back to my car, knows that I work at Walmart, and knows that I'm not gonna be outside to check on my car no time soon because I'm too busy working. So, yeah. So I barely had enough gas to make it home. I'm right around the corner from my house. The gas light just came on as soon as I turned the corner right now. And this is the first time the gas light ever coming on, so yeah, it is low on gas. But I'm not gonna even drive it, I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna inspect it myself for a little bit tomorrow. I'm gonna wash it tomorrow, cover it up and park it inside the garage, and just leave it there until I get ready to bring it to a shop and have them really look at it and inspect it, make sure nobody sabotaged it or anything like that, and rigged it up, and then probably get the ignition fixed or whatever. Probably not right away, but mainly get another alarm system. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna get, because probably some people probably looking at this video to determine, you know, what I'm about to do, because they probably the ones that stole it. But yeah, I'm gonna do some things on it and stuff like that, and you know, get the steering wheel lock and all that stuff, and before I even drive it, I'm gonna be catching a bus, man. I'm trying my best not to drive it. Probably I might only drive it to take my son to school, if even that. I might, like I said, I might just lock it and put it inside the garage, just wash it into the garage, you know. So yeah, man, it's been your boy M. Lee. You know, you guys seen my little crazy experience. As you can see, you know, I share everything with you guys. It's not always sunshines and rainbows in the life of a YouTuber and stuff like that. Sometimes you go through situations like this, and I love sharing the realness of everything I go through, so it can give people, shed light that, you know, things ain't always gonna be sunshine when you live in this life. You know, just life in general is crazy. So you just got to take it for what it is, and live it to the best, and hopefully you make the right decisions in life and stuff like that. It's been your boy M. Lee, Marvin Lee, Dub, still with a smile on my face, you know. Your boy ain't tripping, I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga ain't worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just still chilling, thank God. You know, just stay, sometimes just that's what you got to do, to stay humble, you know, and just pray, you know. Hey. Just count it as, you know, the more you think of it as, well, you win some, you lose some. That's the best way you get over stuff. Like, trust me, I already was over my car. I didn't even care about even having it back. Well, I did, but I didn't at the same time. It was like whatever. So you win some, you lose some, man. You ain't gonna always win, you know. You can't always win a Super Bowl. You know, at least you want to win. You know, you're gonna win some games, but you may not always make it to the playoffs or to the Super Bowl. But one of those moments, you're gonna keep on playing, keep playing your hardest. No matter how many times you lose, 1 year, 1 season, you're gonna keep playing, keep playing, keep playing, and then you're gonna be undefeated throughout the whole season. And then, you know, at the end, win the Super Bowl, championship rings, trophy, and you're gonna feel good, not because you won, but you're gonna feel good because of all the times you lost. So when I do finally win, you guys gonna see it. You guys witnessed my whole journey before even a lot of people even knew me. A lot of you guys been with me from years ago. So when y'all see me win this championship finally, after losing so much, and I start, you know, being happy, even crying even, you know, it's gonna be not because I finally won, but it's gonna be because of what I overcome to finally win. You know, that's what makes it so good when you finally win. All the shit you went through to finally win. So yeah, man, enough lollygagging. Got a lot of videos to edit, including this one. Other stuff I got to take care of. And yeah, man, I'm out of here. Peace.